the Power 5 has got to be definitely Alliance up there there.
Yep.
Falcons up there.
Falcons, yeah.
Obviously, and I see that Complexity are doing very well as well in this one. And I think those are the ones for me at the moment.
Yeah.
And Not Moist are also popping off. So I think they're on the list.
I mean, you could name a lot of those.
A lot.
I mean, you keep going, right?
Yeah.
That's kind of how it goes. We're going to refly this graphic for you. Had a couple of issues there, and make sure that it's correct. But this is our match 3 results. We haven't gotten to series yet, so that's just the previous graphic that you could see on your screen. Yeah, Power 5s to me, I'm kind of throwing them out. I do always love to pay attention to this, though, Lauren. Which teams win in these winners brackets, because I think that's the big test for me.
Absolutely. I mean, very similar to like what Yuki was saying. This is often a portion of the competition. This bracket is very similar to what we'll be seeing in our match point finals. And the consistency is one part of that equation, being able to get enough points on the board so you can hit that match point threshold. But then when you have those squads that are able to take home a win in this tough of a lobby, that not only sets them up for those points when they need them, but sets them up for success to close it out when it matters.
And I think that's a great point. You see teams like this, Gaming Gladiators, Not Moist, SSG. I think they're in most people's Power 5. They're the 3 teams who have won in this winners final so far.
Moist have done it before. They've won a winners bracket at a time where we said this is a really hard lobby. They couldn't back it up and take out the LAN. Maybe this is it.
This could be it for sure. I don't know if you guys saw those graphics for as long as you needed to, but long story short, SSG just got a big win that pushed them up, and GG and Not Moist are in the lead. Okay, let's recap our final circles. Starting over with you, Genome. Gaming Gladiators, strong start. Gaskin the only one to pick them, but you could have had anybody pick these guys and know they're going to produce. They've been producing all tournament long, and it's a great start to their winners finals.
Yeah, pretty much an upward trajectory for these guys as soon as they got together as a trio. This was an interesting circle. We saw it started a little bit more subtly, but then came back up towards Siphon, and so you got teams in the building like Legends Gaming and NRG being able to stay in for quite some time. So the fact that GG actually played this from the caravan, from the low ground, and you can see here, how does Light get up on top of that and do so much damage without taking any himself? That was a pretty phenomenal start and probably the biggest hurdle in them taking this victory. Then the Catalyst comes into play. You see the double Dark Veil coming up and dividing our final circle into 3 parts. That actually provides some good cover for GG to try and get a sense of where the other teams are. And as soon as that, they don't make the mistake that their opponents earlier did. They take advantage of that high ground, and we see them win game 1.
And Yuki, it would then turn into the Not Moist story. Like Gino mentioned, they've been here, they've done this before.
Yeah, so this endgame was quite interesting. The bridge wasn't taken for quite some time, and I think it's because the earlier you take it, the more danger you are in.
Yeah.
And Not Moist in a very good position here, trying to get that height from, I believe it was Furia. Is that correct? And Furia essentially here, they have to play for second place here because the zone pulls towards Not Moist, as you can see. And TSM did a great job taking control of the lower part of the bridge earlier on, where they sent Verhulst over by himself. I think that was an amazing space play. And here you can just kind of see it's up to Furia here who they send, and they decided to go for TSM. So this is a quite textbook play by Not Moist, coming in for the 3P and getting the win. It was quite clean and expected from that.
Yeah, I love how you mentioned that Not Moist played that a little bit late enough so that it could still be the winning spot. Because, yeah, earlier we heard Falcons talking about it behind the scene. You don't play bridge. You don't play bridge. Privacy was in our room discussing that. He's like, we know this. But it worked out for Moist there. Lauren, SSG, we just saw it. Game 3 would be their game.
You know, and this is a zone we've seen quite a few times so far over the last 3 days. So our players obviously know how to play this train station here across the tracks. And you saw SSG doing a really good job holding this rock for a decent amount of time. Now, like we mentioned before, you have GG up here as well across the way with Bleed joining them. So not easy opponents here, but with that cat wall down, SSG knows this is just about biding their time. They can allow the other 2 teams to cannibalize each other. And as long as SSG push in at the right time to be able to go for that third-party damage with the Mozams in hand, clean up the rest of the stragglers here. I mean, this was just perfectly positioned on SSG's behalf to make the final moments as simple on them as possible.
Those Akimbos hitting hard for Koiful, Phony, and Zainu. Say what you want, but they know how to execute when it comes down to a final team fight. Phenomenal stuff from SSG. They're our winners in Game 3. Yeah, right. I didn't expect it, but you know, worked out that way. A lot of G names in our ALGS, anyways. NRG, LG. We can go down the list. Yuki, Ryman as well. But listen, man, you have been phenomenal to have on the desk. This is going to be the last time we see you for the evening and for the tournament. But I hope you're going to enjoy spending some time here, hanging out in the venue over the rest couple of days here in Mannheim.
Yeah, certainly will. Thank you all so much for having me on the desk. I know that Alliance are currently 19th, but you know, this is how we do things. The second half is where we come back. I still believe, and you always have to believe in order to achieve. So, yeah, thank you so much for having me. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah, it's been amazing, man. And, you know, I feel like you might just be maybe Alliance's lucky charm for this whole thing as well. I'm sure they're happy to have you back in the building also. All right, here's the deal. Some of us, we see this play and we're excited. We're happy. Some of us, we get that play and we think, there's no way I could do that. I got no skills. I got no tools. I got no guide. How do I become a good pro player? Well, that's what we're here to answer. In fact, we've put together the perfect guide on how to become the perfect pro player. Take a look.
Are your teammates getting mad at you in-game? Are you missing too many shots?
For this episode, we will teach you guys how to correct your communication and protect your reputation so you can play like a pro.
Meet our ALGS wannabe. He'll show us some classic in-game mistakes. We'll tell him how good communication can turn bad plays into positive outcomes.
Let's take a look at our first example.
Here we have an example of our player white swinging a team and missing every single bullet. Unfortunate.
My bad, guys. I just missed every bullet.
Our wannabe has made a classic error in communication. Here is an example of what he should have said.
Tell your teammates that you hit him more than 100, but he must have swapped his armor. Relay clearly that you believed your team was going to swing with you, but they left you alone. Clearly, they should have shown more trust.
If you were as aggressive as I was and actually pushed with me, there's no way that guy survives.
Next up, our ALGS wannabe falls into the looting trap.
Killed while looting in the middle of a loot box. Understandably, he is frustrated, as he wasn't fighting when he should have been. Like my friend Zero would say, not good.
Man, I should have really been helping there. I already
My
had
bad,
4
chat.
light
I
ammo
ended
and
up going
couldn't
on a
carry
side
anymore.
quest.
I'm sorry.
Terrible.
Instead of clearly communicating to your teammates that you left them, you can instead say things like, I have no ammo. Or maybe, how can I fight without ammo?
You could even say, you guys engaged too quickly and weren't aware of my loot situation. As the 3-time, I'd go for the classic ALGS response of how did you guys lose that? I did 200 damage before I even began to loot. Wannabe, you might want to try that one again.
I wish I could have done more, guys. I just really needed to loot more ammo. Be more patient next time.
What in the world is this?
Our final example today, and my personal favorite, is choosing to leave a fight and run solo before your teammates realize they're fighting a 2v3.
I really should have been a part of that fight. We had enough damage. We're a team, and I forgot that.
In this situation, a clear way of adjusting your teammates' expectation is to say the following. We were about to get third party, and me running away solo allows us to stay in the game as a team.
I thought you guys said it was 2. You guys can't win a 2v2. I was scouting for info.
I was playing for next rotation. Why are you guys even fighting this team? I'm the 3-time. I have way too many trophies to risk this kind of fight. I'm the best.
I'm perfect.
Who are you to question me?
I'm just too good for this game. You hear me?
How dare you question the GOAT?
You think I would make a mistake? Guys?
Well, that's all we have time for today. Just remember, you are perfect. It's up to your teammates to realize it.
This is silly. My favorite skit by far is
Awesome.
The Hal skit from last split.
Maybe I feel like I am already ahead of the game when it comes to some of those communities. You could probably back up.
I feel like I've heard some of those excuses from you before, but yeah, a brilliant video there, and great to see some of the players playing good sport. But now it's time to get back to serious business again, because match 4 is on its way, and it does mean we are going to shift over to Storm Point now. And we've seen a few teams struggling a little bit on World's Edge. Can they change things now as we look at Storm Point?
Yeah, we're going to look at the POI draft where the teams are going to be dropping as well. And now we have to start talking about qualification for our match point finals. That's what's on the line here. Top 10 will go through to our match point finals on Sunday. The bottom 10, however, will have to continue their elimination bracket run. It really is getting down to the nitty-gritty, the big business, all that good stuff, as we say hello.
And interestingly, we see teams like Icholos Laser going to be up at Zoo Station. Currently has the best win rate on Storm Point right now, and boy, do they need it. They are struggling down in that bottom 10 if they want to get into the winners final. If they want to get into the grand final from the winners final, they need some points here on Storm Point. You can see Not Moist went for Cenote Cave as their drop spot, which is an interesting one, because we have seen previously that some teams would like to go more central a little bit on Storm Point, but they've really found success so far this tournament.
We certainly have. I mean, it's somewhere they played from the southern side of Storm Point for quite some time now. I'm interested to see how Na'Vi play here on Storm Point as well, because they do have CO Station, and when we saw them have that really good
All right,
set of
headed into
games in
Storm
the
Point
group
now.
stages, it was when they were playing a central POI and they were able to get into some of those God spot positions. So for Na'Vi, an opportunity here with this POI maybe to try and rekindle some of the game plans that they had a little bit earlier in this tournament and fire their way up those leaderboards, because they're currently down in 17th position with 3 games to go. And I'm going to reiterate it one more time before we get into this game. Top 10 will go through to our match point finals. The bottom 10 will have to fight their way back for another opportunity as we head into match 4.
We're locked and loaded, and everyone has dropped onto Storm Point here.
All I'm saying
All right, Fnatic taking North Pad, Alliance taking checkpoint. They did tell each other they will fight if they land on each other. So there might be a scrap right off drop, depends, because Alliance wants all of this. And Fnatic said, if you drop on us, we will fight you. And Alliance said, we don't care either, we will fight you. So this could get spicy.
Yeah, I've met Cash for 5. I think I met Cash 5 years ago at X Games.
This might get spicy immediately, we'll see.
From fucking APAC South.
I want to see where... Okay, so Alliance chooses not to integrate fully, end up looting...
Yeah, Bullet's old squad? No.
What?
Interesting. Bullet.
Alliance goes there instead. I'm very curious to see how this develops. We do have a more central zone. I think it might be our first Barrow zone of the day. I'm praying it is. I've been waiting for it, either Jurassic or Barrow. I really want a Barrow end zone.
It's pretty crazy. Pretty surreal experience. All right, here we go. And then there I was, getting 17th place at a fucking Apex event.
And now it's time to open up the watermelon.
Just terrified. All right, well, that's a north zone, right? We call this
God damn it.
It's Cascades.
Is that north? Or Gamba?
I'd say central. So if it was only north or south, everybody loses.
I think you just do cancel it.
McDonald's breakfast is crazy. Hope you enjoy it. SSG fighting now. I made some egg sandwiches for me and my cousin earlier. Getting a knock on FCW. Zimby Shadow 36 going down.
That is
the heads up play.
Koifel with a beautiful swing out the door with the Prowler.
Literally unbelievable. Nice shots come down from Koifel again.
Bro, these guys are on Bloodhound.
Ooh, phony! Getting the knock on Zuzu.
And I don't really know what the call is for Bloodhound, bro. What basically we're going to be having.
Also, an early fight maybe not the smartest for the composition. If you want to make the most of it.
What McDonald's breakfast did you get? That matters. EXL around the corner here. And here it comes, the Fnatic Alliance matchup we've been waiting for. Go to it, go to it, go to it, go to it right now.
Alliance Fnatic.
Here we go.
I told you, bro, Fnatic doesn't give a fuck. Like, I'm being so serious. And they literally said it.
Equally so on the other side, Alliance also doesn't give a fuck.
They don't care. And here it is. Fnatic versus Alliance now breaking out. Shots going down from Suki, not going to hit. They are killing Prowlers, though, so they're getting some KP here. It counts.
But Tyler's R3 skin is one of my favorites.
Yeah, it's so nice. The Halloween one?
The, like, OG.
Yeah, shit's so good. The Fnatic still peeking. They see the swing on the left side here. Shots gonna go down from Yuka. One good longbow shot. Gonna have a 44. Best gun in the game by far. So Tuki needs to hit these Sentinel shots, man. He is low-key trolling right now.
Makers is actually coming from checkpoint to
Yeah,
third.
this is not good, man. So teams are going to know that the boys over at Fnatic and Alliance are going to fight. And now Makers from checkpoint already coming on in. Shots go down.
They break the drone.
Fnatic getting a knock on Unlucky.
Oh my God, Satuki doing a great job.
2v1.
It's now a 2v1.
And
Alliance eliminated by Fnatic.
Probably on the way.
And here comes Makers for the third party, and this is where it doesn't pay off for this fight, but neither team gives a shit. They made it very clear during the POI draft, they do not care.
Alliance now gone. Navi getting knocks on the VKG. I don't even know where that is.
Fnatic trying to run.
Knocks for that. It's over in L building. VKG's on height. Alliance with a very early play. Henchman with a knock through on the Casa. Now getting slumped.
Got the kill there, I'd freak out.
QQ now trying to stay alive.
What in the hell was that? QQ just floating.
And now we are going to storm point.
We do have a third party coming in now. This is what we're talking about before. Kills come more flow effortlessly on Storm Point because there are so many areas to visualize the kill and see it through in a rotation. C9 now getting involved. It's Navi, C9, and VKG all in the same area. 951 now suck. EXL now looking to get some peeks, and they find one in Jen Burden taking a knock for Falcons. 4 teams now existing in this area.
Falcons trying to get a res now.
Falcons get one, doesn't get one.
Canceled.
Wait,
How stops it?
No.
Oh, they're so fucked.
Oh, we know somebody's malding. It's bad. Falcons are about to crash out. House res doesn't go off. Falcons are eliminated.
Oh,
VKG Gaming eliminated as well. Navi surviving in this building. C9 around the corner and EXL just outside. Over at Cascade Falls.
Game number 4.
I am so curious to see what Hal's face it looked like. Because we know that Hal did not cancel that res.
Oh, yeah, no matter what.
We know that Hal did not cancel that res.
No matter what, I'm just saying. I wonder if it's actually like they just thought
The pancakes pelter with a chicken biscuits and some hash browns.
36 for Shadow, I
They
think.
give me no syrup though. That's awful.
Killing it.
I want brekkie. Do you deliver it to me? Sorry.
GG's actually right in front of
Yes, they do. That's going to be going down. Remember, Shadow was going for a reset.
E36 getting the knock on Zoo.
Run back all the way to Cedo.
Yep.
And they get
I gotta look at my phone for a minute, chat.
Yep.
Who've been low-key a sleeper team this tournament.
Yeah, you're right. E36 now moving up to take these shots on the Shadow.
And Jackie dead. Where's the last one? Where's the last one?
I actually don't know.
Oh, he's gone.
Yep. So Shadow's now going to be gone. We're going to bounce back over to Moist here on the other side of the map. They're going to be potentially fighting GG's and Colster right now. Lufka does get recon that GG's here that Moist is here when Moist getting shots on the GG. I want to give also a huge shout out to all the creators watching our watch party. Got a lot of people tagging me. I would love to stop in. I stopped in
Come on.
before. I would love to come say hi to everyone watching the watch party. Sadly, it can't happen every single time. But just know I fucking love y'all. And I'm going to come sub you guys. If you do like post on Twitter or something, I'm going to come sub your channel or some shit.
Yeah.
Drop a follow or something. Thank you guys so much for watching our watch party, man. The B stream really appreciates the support. Random thought that I had before I wanted to come in, but I forgot because I was laughing at the content. All right, Moist now getting shots on the GG. GG is just full on retreating.
Yeah, this is kind of crazy.
Alongside Enter Force 36, who did.
Fnatic still out in zone. Makers in zone. Looking like they're going right back over to where Fnatic is. We love Wigan Creek. Love Wigan Creek.
Not a full-on engagement, but they are.
When I tell you they welcome me with open arms into the friend group, I mean that so much. They got mad at me for not going to their section at the club and dragged me in.
Well, they're moving their way a little bit.
Bleed moving in. Maker's now looking but can't find.
Check these staircase angles.
Alright, let's listen in with Bleed.
Playing the height there with Newcastle also. Purple energy. Yeah, I see that.
We could fuck them later if no one's in our back, right?
Yeah, we need to watch this fucking spider walk up and our watch towards Stormcatcher.
Charge rifle on low ground.
Bro, there's no one playing bottom bridge. Like, I feel like bottom bridge is a good spot with perps. I see no movement in this building.
Zuzu getting the reset.
I mean, that'd be fucking.
For Shadow
Bro,
36.
I literally see no move. I feel like it's just like teams splitting everything. There's just, I don't think anyone's in.
You just want to go for it?
We have 2 evacs.
That watermelon was so
I
cold.
think we do, bro. I think we go for that. Yes.
Take our
Let's
storms up.
pop double evacs. This is how we get into zone here.
Yeah.
Pop backside of here.
For those that don't know, I have super sensitive
You
teeth.
ready? I'm popping mine.
Pop on.
Listen
I
to me,
thought I was
listen
about to
me. We're
black
gonna
out.
Land backside, right side of this fucking doorway, okay?
Okay.
Hopefully we don't get beamed from this team. I got cracked. I'm jumping. Jump.
There's a team command.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna bleed TSM now.
We can make that.
Oh my God, shots from
Disgusting
Reps.
shots from.
Goes on to bleed. That's not North, dude.
That's that.
That might be North. You sure that's Central? Group?
Ow.
We have a gamble going on my chat. There's a lot of points on the line here, bud. Wait till the next one.
What?
For North Zone. It's North or South bet. That's kind of North.
I would consider that North.
I think this is a North Zone now, too. Whatever mod didn't pay out, you're kind of a beast for that, because I would have done that shit immediately.
Well, we did tell him initially that it would be considered both.
It would be. But I think now it's going to be North. So if they...
I'm checking this.
Ow, my teeth actually
Shell's gonna
hurt.
come. We can literally just slide through.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm scouting it.
Watch our back shoot.
They're trying to get above me. Can you guys shoot
Where
this
is
guy?
TSM?
Yeah. I cracked them. They're blue. They're blue.
Oh, it's Legend. Legend Gaming now.
Is it good?
Yeah,
And NRG mirroring bleed.
Crossing out. I don't want to use wall on this.
Yeah.
One from Leo, and then another one.
I'm gonna stay with their comms.
Okay, I'm trying to see what best wall is. Like the safe spot is like kind of like in this area.
Yeah, I think I just
Eventually,
really
listen.
wall.
Eventually, they will get pulled up on. We can maybe get deeper, bro.
Yeah. We can.
Always phenomenal to go into a listing and hear a team being championed by their.
Shots down onto the boys over at Legends, who are playing Newcastle on player K. I didn't realize that.
NRG kind of walking up here on Legends.
Yeah, I mean, they want that fight. They recognize that they're blue armor, so Legends right now are triple blue, while NRG...
They've got to approach from the south. They've moved away from not moist, but they've moved.
Fight for
in.
bleed.
Complexity
Not bleed
now.
for gaming. Oh my God.
You need to be careful here.
GG.
Were prepared for them to arrive.
GG versus Complexity. Kimchi gets a knock on Lufka here.
With that Havoc, who's gonna
It's now a 2v3 for Complexity.
few moments here. Light looking to jump up to the height here.
In Complexity's favor.
His teammate who is still under a little bit of duress himself. Blast is going to even up the numbers though. And then all of a
One on the
sudden,
stairs, doesn't see it. He sees it too late.
attention around.
They get in. And that's going to be it for GG. It's going to be Complexity eliminating GG early.
Opens things up at the top of the table.
Fury again with spot in zone.
From Complexity as they show their class and they.
Yeah, they got a good spot. It depends on where it pulls, though. That's the problem. I don't know if this pulls onto Cascade Falls. All these teams in Cascade Falls might have to move out to where How is. It might pull. It might wind up pulling here. I've seen this zone before where it pulls into the rocks and the little... Yep. What did I just fucking say? 4 for 5!
Bleed's getting aggressive now, Greek. Here it is, Bleed now pushing up.
Swing.
Bleed moving in.
Go down. Knox
It's gonna be EXL getting a knock on Knox.
Squad there, and Knox gonna be dead. He gets full killed as well, and I think Bleed got overzealous.
And they're in a really bad spot now. They're gonna have to set this wall up. It's not a bad wall,
but it's not bad.
but it's not in the next zone. It's good for the time being.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if EXL...
L zone pull.
Yeah. Moist now moving on in here. They're potentially fighting on top Spider. They're going to do just that. Shots already raining down. And there's going to be 16 squads of 45 as this round 3.
Really surprised that that watermelon being that cold just fucked my teeth up like that. I'm a little concerned.
And they're going to put the... Oh my god, his fucking...
I haven't been using my Sensodyne, that's why. I ran out of Sensodyne, so I've been using Nurses. Waltzy getting C9 down! So we 1 down for C9 now with Naughty. Trying to get that full kill is Moist. They are completely isolated here. They're going to get that full kill. And C9 is now going to be a duo. Her teeth. I just realized, no, you missed it. I bit into my watermelon, and it was so cold that I thought I was about to pass out.
Yeah, low key.
And it happens once in a blue moon with certain things, but I didn't expect it.
I mean, most kills now. They know what to do.
But I was just saying, I realized that I haven't been using my Sensodyne because I ran out. I've been using Nurse's Colgate. And when I do that, usually my teeth wind up being way more sensitive. Makers gets eliminated. TSM getting those kills. Big ulti from TSM. Gil playing super aggro. Gonna get a knock here. Remember, he's farming damage. Cloud9 eliminated. That's going to be the team that they were looking for.
There we go. As I say this, TSM now killing off NRG.
TSM flying
NRG
in.
now dying here. Can they get the reset?
They're in end zone here. This is really important. They need to clutch this. They can take the wall if they need to. They are getting shot in the back, though. They're going to have to push up.
Blicky versus Blicky. Upside down hold coming through. And TSM fight NRG. They get
Disregard. Nobody's behind them. I don't know where they just got shot from.
NRG's in a good spot right now. I can't lie. Also, the duo Fnatic doing
Yeah, that really works if you keep. Yeah, I use it every day. I stopped this past week because I ran out. My tooth actually hurts right now, though. It's never bothered me that much. Normally it happens, I feel like I'm dying and then it goes away. But right now it's kind of lingering. So guess what, chat? I'm going to buy my Sensodyne today because I've been being
Everybody
lazy.
thought that it was going to be Cascade slash where Na'Vi was, because that's where 3 teams died too.
These 4 teams that have found themselves north, but if you look south a little bit later, there's about 6 or 7.
TSM left the spot they had that was pretty good for end zone.
South to north at the same time. Some of them in buildings, some of them safe, some of them will be on the.
If I'm Moist, I have to swing Na'Vi here.
Yeah, they're going to push back, but I don't think Moist survived this onslaught from all these other teams. They're getting shot not only from Na'Vi, they're getting shot from TSM too over in the cannon side.
I mean, they're doing a good job to stay alive, but right now Verholst is getting crazy angry.
Yeah, and this is not the guy you want on a G7 scout shooting next to you.
Boney gets one on an Azazel.
Yep, and there's not going to be no fight, I don't think, breaking out. Good break here, and
Fnatic eliminated. That's going to be How taking the kills.
There you go.
Getting kills on the board, finally.
38 here as time goes on. TSM Verholst now looking to hold out Moist.
How moving in on the backside. Coming in from the north. Legends Gaming. Losing one. Furia flying in. It's going to be Madness taking out Player K. It's going to be a 1v2. Get this and get it done. Furia winning the fight. That's really important.
As we speak. A duel of
How taking the height on the north side of this zone. Just above TSM.
Navigating that backside. As
Complexity now flying in.
NRG on the other side of the zone.
Bleed managed to get
I don't know what Complexity's going to do here, man. This is a bad spot right now for them. They're in the middle of a lot of bullshit. They're going to have to try to stay alive, but I really don't like their options here, Greek. It's not looking good for Complexity at all. Furia Keon now going down. Furia is going to be dying. E36 coming in. It is an absolute shit show on this map. Bleed now.
Furia eliminated. It's going to be How getting the kills on Furia. And Bleed getting kills on Furia. SSG getting kills on Na'Vi. Complexity getting kills on Na'Vi. EXL getting kills on Bleed. It's a trade for EXL versus Bleed, and Bleed gets eliminated by a nade.
Nades from EXL. Wow. And they find themselves.
Na'Vi eliminated.
Complexity eliminated. Na'Vi eliminated. Moist now fighting.
Moist now fighting. How goes down.
Right.
It's going to be Guild going nuclear.
It's going to be Right against Guild here.
Right's gonna back out. He's scared of Moisture.
They need to just say. They just need to. He needs to survive. Right needs to survive. Doesn't matter what needs to be done. EXL now peppering.
By name and laser by nature as they look to try and take down Enter Force 36. Shadow 36 still alive, by the way, to their north.
It's going to be one down for E36. EXL farming. And there it is. E36 eliminated. EXL taking command of this section. Guild just, oh my goodness. EXL getting shots now down on Shadow 36. They're now trading. It's going to be a 2v2 for EXL and Shadow 36. And Guild and Waltzy flying in, eliminating Shadow 36, and now looking for EXL.
Still looking to put points on the board.
It is a 3v2 though. Waltzy getting kind of fried here with the devotion. But EXL now getting shot in the back as well.
That gen's going to be vital for them. If that stays alive, then at least the grenades aren't going to be too much of a problem for them. But
SM is just peppering shots at Sapto. He did over 300 damage easily with a couple Nemesis sprays. And now he has the Q. He's going to retreat immediately. Karev now needs to move on in. NRG now dying to Moist. Moist get a random ass knock on a Nocturnal. What is going on here?
Guild is just shooting.
Walking up here.
Oh my goodness. Massive EMP here. This is going to be Moist flying in on EXL. EXL doesn't get the kills. Verholst does. Moist gets one of those kills.
Waltzy looking for the armor swap. Manages to get it. TSM still alive. NRG.
Look at How. TSM now trying to command the west side of the zone here.
And now NRG and Moist are right next to each other here.
Moist is a duo.
Moist with a great game so far here. 2 Greek, 6 KP in a top 4
But
situation.
TSM has been
7
trying to kill
KP.
NRG for the
5
entire
minutes.
game, and they can't do it.
For literally 5 minutes, we have watched TSM and
And
NRG.
now they're going for it.
Yep. Here it is. And now Moist is wrapping NRG, and it's not looking good.
How just having this end
NRG in
zone
an awkward spot right now.
is insane.
Somehow still alive.
NRG in between everybody. Guild might go down here, farming though with nades.
Come out, and the damage was big, but just
his life.
NRG doing their best to stay alive here. They are central zone. Almost as central as you can be. They're just in an awkward spot here. TSM peppering How, just sitting back there doing absolutely nothing. Not even getting greedy, just being patient, knowing that if they started to shoot, they would die.
I think NRG might be struggling a little bit with shield economy at the moment. You saw shield cells being popped. Not fully healed with the white meds either.
Bearholes with the clean angles, holding off Moist. Very aware. NRG setting up a new wall soon. And there it goes, another Nook wall.
how are they alive? I don't understand.
Nobody looking above, nobody looking down below. I don't understand. Nobody's bothering NRG. It's insane. Bearholes. Big space hold. Moist Guild moving up. Waltzy and Guild both trying to pop a bat. Bearholes trying to get angles on this team. How eliminated. That's going to be Zap that finds How right. They do secure top 4. And here we go. Bearholes been waiting for this moment, but can't find it. NRG wrapping on Moist. Going to get those kills. It's just Waltzy now. NRG aping. And they're going to eliminate Moist. And there it is. TSM cleans it up. TSM cleans it up.
With Gaming Gladiators, and that win will all but secure them in the finals. But now they need to start.
He is faded.
I miss old TSM chat.
G fucking G, dude.
Wow.
Wow.
And I mean, that battle with NRG for about 45 minutes, and they still end up winning the game. NRG getting a second place out of that, bro.
I miss old TSM. The energy from old TSM was just unbelievable. That celebration would have been so much better.
Now done. 2 more left on Storm Point, but my goodness, Greek, what did we just watch?
Yeah, I mean, that was a hell of a game. It started out with the fighting.
This piece of watermelon is so saturated, and I cannot wait to eat it.
You got Shadow hitting.
There's a lot of seeds in this part of the watermelon.
And I mean,
other parts didn't have many.
I'm expecting to continue for the next 2 games, but nonetheless, game 4 here, TSM picks up 21.
Chat's now saying TSM had their ass out.
Type shit.
Go for it.
21 points for TSM.
It's a great game.
NRG gets 11.
He said
Moist
type
gets
shit.
14. How gets 9. EXL gets 13. Shadow 3. E36 gets
21
9.
points is insane.
Complexity 7. Navi 5 and SSG gets 5.
This is the games I was talking about here, though.
I want to point out, bro.
EXL with 13 points.
Kills, how the fuck did they survive for that long?
I mean, bro,
And just like that, EXL moves up.
Really good for
Insane.
what they
That's
have.
exactly what I was talking about.
Newcastle is truly mind-bogglingly good when it comes to survival.
Even How now is kind of back in the game. It's only a 10-point differential.
I'm not trying to be that guy, but right
How
now,
went in with 0.
this land,
They have 10
NRG
points
is
now.
Not getting a lot of kill points.
Alliance
They're getting
just,
more placement.
my God.
So like this Newcastle from Fun is giving them just 10 times the survivability.
True. Yeah, that's how they go. That's how.
What? Where's that? Why does it keep
into the ALGS Championships, which is such a big factor here. They would be the South American representatives. They just have to outplace Dragons or previously Geared Gaming from those Split 1 playoffs, and being in those match point finals would do so.
Let's take a look at the stats from these top 3. You can see it in front of you. TSM, the one takeaway there is the damage output from everyone, and especially the man at the bottom on the fuse. That's Zap. 2.8k damage, but the overall damage just over 5.5k. TSM outputting damage, commanding space, and that's why he soon took home that win.
And there was a very key moment during that game as well where TSM could have pushed up onto NRG after getting that knock, but they were reluctant to. They didn't overcommit. They actually stayed on that eastern side. They could command more presence. They could see more things. They could manipulate more teams in how they wanted, and they get a victory off the back of it. 48 points. They now find themselves in 2nd place, ahead of gaming gladiators, but it is not moist who are at top of the table after 4.
Well, let's talk about something crazy, right? Let's talk about the team in 11th. Team Falcons, if it ended right now, would not be qualifying directly into that match point finals. They would have to go through that elimination
Peter Wesley.
bracket. But we still, of
I heard
course,
they were saying.
have 2 games to go here.
Are they saying where are they hosting champs tomorrow? Yeah, they're announcing it tomorrow.
Into the action in just a few moments when we get back
I have
to
so
this
many
race.
things happening in October that there is actually a chance I don't make it to champs, which is making me super fucking depressed. There's so many things happening in fucking October. Swear to God. Swear to God. So we'll see. I'm gonna be sick to my stomach if I can't go. There is one specific weekend that 100% works, and I need it to be that weekend. I don't even want to say the weekend. I don't want to say it out loud because I just don't want us to jinx it. I'm not even talking about it. All right, I need to check out my dog. I don't know what the fuck he's doing.
Sorry.
It's also hot in here again. I'm gonna lose my mind.
I don't even know what the question was. Or who was
My air conditioner isn't like doing the thing that it's supposed to be doing, bro.
Let's get the lobby code. Where's the lobby code, man? I'm stressed out now. Where's the lobby code?
Either freezing or it's hot as shit.
All right,
Tito.
game 5 loading not up here, man. They should put one of you up there in your place. What happens next?
Yeah.
And it's just the only answer should be they get 18th. Is that us?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I hate those guys.
That's naughty freaking out, right?
Yeah, I think it's naughty freaking out.
It moves. He doesn't like that the chair moves.
Fucking life. It's like fucking lifeline.
You're gonna be okay, I promise. Ready? Take off the chair.
Oh my God!
Are you
And
the big baby?
Aurora, are you kidding me? Aurora gets second
Here.
place. Dude, that naughty clip when he's malding is one of the funniest
Yeah.
clips of all time. What does he say? I forget. Just some just fucking freaks out.
You guys can't see him. He's being a very big baby on the ground right now.
There we go. All right, well, game 5. Gonna be coming up in just a little bit here, chat. Thank you guys so much. Again, you want to stand for these?
What are you?
Want to stand for these two? Or no?
What, like?
Stand.
Oh, stand. For these two? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm down. Let's do it. I'll push the button. You tell me when. Do a little 3, 2, 1 situation.
All right.
It's
One,
the injury fall over me, but I need to
two,
fucking wash my
3.
hair. Go for it. Did I do it? I did. Thank fuck for that. All right. So don't forget, chat. Bottom 10 men will not be
being a big
eliminated.
baby.
It's only gonna be the top 10 moving on the finals. The bottom 10 play the top 10 from last lobby. So don't forget, though, here, man, teams are not only playing for going into finals, they're also playing to make sure that they can secure a spot for the POI draft that is going to give them easy access to their favorite POIs. So now, like this, not moist, TSM, Gaming Gladiators, 100% qualified for finals. But that doesn't mean it's over yet. They are now fighting for a top pick in a POI draft. Just like Not Moist and GG, like Climatizer, whoever gets better prio in the POI draft might have the opportunity to take it away from the other team. Understood.
Just a big baby.
Got it? Awesome. We're now going to go into, God, I wish I had my fucking shampoo here, bro. My hair is
I think he's
fucking
tired.
torched out here, dude.
See the Nessie
Traveling
hoodie
with
for
long hair
this
sucks.
Planet
Can anyone
Sick?
else relate?
Yes,
Is that
I
just me?
did, and I'm pissed.
All right.
Their
We're now gonna
shirt
be
is
going
sick
into game
too.
Number 5, and we're loading up immediately. Oh, my OBS is not working. There are 9. Can you guys see game chat? You guys can see, right?
Being a big sleepy boy. Been sleeping downstairs with his cousin.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
Game number 5 on the way. You guys can see everything, right? Correct? Buy some. It's just, yeah, but like, to be honest, bro, it's actually like way, like, only people with really long curly hair will understand this, that a lot of countries don't have like a ton of curly hair products that are really healthy for curly hair. And I need to start, when I need to start doing it, being a responsible
I'll be right back, chat.
Start putting
Cousin's heading out. I'll put you guys on the first match, and then I will be back for the coverage. You can order it on the Apex shop. I am broke, Cisco. If you want to get me a gift, go ahead, brother.
I didn't have a thick comb for myself to buy. I bought a thick comb this time around, but I didn't bring any of my shampoo or my conditioner to help my scalp, dude. But like long hair, you sweat and everything gets fucked over pretty quickly. So I got to start being a responsible man and packing it correctly. But I just didn't think about that because my whole foot was broken. So, GG's, I guess. All right, game number 5 on the way. Again, Moist in first, TSM second, GG third. Sorry, a little rant there. But I was just thinking about it.
Shadow still on the Rev Blood.
All right.
The Bloodhound pick is interesting.
Yeah. Check your bag. Can I just put anything in a check bag? I thought I couldn't put like certain sizes of stuff still in there.
You'd have to look it up. I feel like certain airlines are different.
I'm going to be honest, but I haven't checked the bag until this year. It's my first time ever checking the bag. Never checked the bag in my life.
You already know, Alliance.
Alliance Fnatic.
Neither have anything to lose.
I mean, at this point, bro, they literally need KP. Fnatic has 9. I'm going to be honest, bro. Let's be real. Fnatic's only 11 points off of 10th place right now.
Huh?
Oh, Fnatic's only 11 points off of 10th place right now. A win here could easily bump them into the top 10. So it's definitely not done yet for Fnatic. It's going to be a little bit more difficult, man. My foot's good now, fully healed pretty much, but I will say it's a little uncomfortable. It's starting to itch because it's healing.
How are you going to play basketball?
I can play it. It just starts itching. Like, I just need to make sure I go home and wash it correctly. I literally had an open wound and skin burned off. Like, just got to make sure I'm taking care of it. I'll be fine. Like, I can move and stuff. Just gets annoying. All right, well, Fnatic to be over in the North Pat side. Greek, let's get a zone read here. What are we feeling right now in zone? Jesus Christ.
Front command?
Yeah, it's tough.
Maybe?
It's tough, brother. That's a tough one. Front command might be a possibility. Maybe.
Whoever gets this house is in a really good spot.
Yeah, I would say so, too. Whoever gets the house will probably get the good spot. I agree.
SSG's already early rotating.
Yeah.
So is How, though.
So How and SSG early rotations immediately to the front side command. They're going to go to the house.
Shadow's already on Koi.
Wait.
Koi's going to go down.
Oh, my God. Over in Spider Choke, Koiful was doing the spiders. And now Shadow immediately goes in and takes the fight onto Koiful. And Koiful is now dead. SSG right now is in a good position to qualify, but Phony has to get this banner. They cannot play as a duo, Greek. Wait, that's insane. That's nuts. That was a fast play by Shadow, yeah?
Yeah.
And they're camping banner. And they're looking for, and they break the drone. Holy fuck, dude. And they're camping it. They're camping the banner of Koiful.
Well, SSG losing one off drop was
Phony has
not
no
on
drone.
my
He's gonna
bingo
try to get
card
through.
for
Yeah, I
match
mean, he's going to try. I don't even know if
5.
Phony can get this.
What
I think
happened?
it's GG's, no? I think it's game over. I'm pretty sure.
And they are super split. What is going on?
Let's see. I'm staying.
Alliance and Fnatic now fighting.
And if there's one team who probably feel pressure more than anyone with
Koi got jumped.
expectation from community
Hate
fans,
to hear that.
pundits, analysts, whoever it's going to be, it has to be Team Falcons. They will know how important this game is for them, just to relieve the pressure.
That was messy.
And not leave it all up to game 6.
It's also an important game for Alliance, down in 20th position. Of course, Fnatic dropping at North Pad. It is griefing Alliance a little bit, as they usually like to take Ferrari and have both North Pad and Ferrari, but maybe Fnatic said, hey, that's a little bit greedy, so we're not going to allow you to have that much comfort.
I respect it.
Pressing onto Alliance
Alliance trying to claim both is insane.
In the area, so you have to be careful with this fight.
Akis is going to get broken, tries to respond with a charge sentinel shot of his own.
That charge sending would have been crazy if he hit that.
He did actually get that one charged up or not, but the EMP is now going to come in from Fnatic. And Fnatic are going to push them.
Maker's making their way over now, too.
And there is that Shadow in the distance, which is
Double XL, baby.
Quick, and this isn't clean. You get the feeling the Makers might come into third party again.
You don't have to get it from me, bro.
For Fnatic, it's a 1v1 inside this building.
It's a 1v1, and this is going to be mop up central.
1v1, and whoever comes up clean is probably dying to Makers.
Here arrives Makers.
Alliance dies to Makers, and here we go.
But Makers will come in now just to clean them up as well.
Yeah, you got to wonder
Say
really
less.
what the plan is.
My guy!
Because neither's letting each other rotate. They both want to fight, but they've both learned that the same thing is going to happen if that fight doesn't end immediately. So for Fnatic, they survive and will be able to at least.
Fnac's gonna be able to reset here. Alliance does not.
Thriving as they come back.
And that's why not giving a shit doesn't make any fucking sense.
It's only one team who really wins this from down beast, and that's going to be Makers. More easy KP for them.
Yeah, Fnatic not running a support legend, so we'll have to wrap back for banners, and it's going to be.
You know that the hoodie that they have for Germany is probably the first Nessie hoodie that like I was like, damn, I actually want that.
The Makers,
because the one at
now they can try and press
in LA I wasn't in love with.
Icholos Laser.
Yeah, they
as
go.
it stands,
I appreciate you,
they will
Cisco.
be in the match
You got me
finals.
cheesing.
As it stands, they would be qualifying for the ALGS
What a day.
championships.
I appreciate you.
But the focus has got to be about getting the job done here and staying ahead of
Every
the
time I
KP
want to
pack.
stand,
And if they play anything
I
like
realize
they
I
did on
actually
Thursday,
really
it
want to
was
sit.
incredible what we saw.
I love both hoodies.
Be able to achieve with the
I'm a big hoodie person, so it takes a lot for me to commit nowadays because I own way too many hoodies. Why is Keon sitting in the nook like this?
I have to agree with every single sentiment that's positive about their performance so far here in Germany. Little note as well, just looking at Alliance. We'll come back to that.
Wait, Fnatic didn't get away. What happened?
Fnatic will be eliminated, and it's Makers who again.
Fnatic was 100% able to get away. Why did he come back?
That keeps going down. But to touch upon Alliance.
That's unfortunate.
2 points
Fnatic and
overall
Alliance
at the
both
moment,
out.
Down in dead 20th in this lobby. It's gonna have to be something special with.
All right, let's look at the zone real quick. So we're pulling again towards Cascade Falls, but this time it's probably going to wind up closer to Command Center. We're not going to get Hill here. We saw Hill earlier today. We saw Cascade Falls earlier today. We saw the outskirts of Cascade Falls as well. A lot of teams already in zone. A couple of buildings to hold here, but not too many. Furia taking their time trying to figure out where they actually want to play. TSM rotating on the backside through Prowler's Den. Complexity going to potentially meet NRG at Pylon, trying to get zone information. While Moist may also run into them due to this rotation. Now this map is delayed, so it's either happening right now or it already did happen.
All their rotation out.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is if they're
All right,
initially
so
just gonna
Moist
run
decides to
backwards
go
the other
around
way, I
instead.
don't understand why they even made that play anyway.
SSG will be a duo. They're only in Zeus right now, which is like kind of a crazy fucking rotate from these guys. Honestly,
Well, we
impressive.
talked about it. SSG's at 30 points.
Yep.
They're trying to get like 5 points in the next 2 games total, and they'll be okay.
Yeah. Apparently, people on
They just need to stay
Facebook
alive.
are saying that players are talking about how hot it is in the venue as well. So players are probably feeling it down there too.
Oh, apparently it's too hot.
I'm gonna be honest, man. There's you guys don't understand.
Wig is wearing
this
a tank
like almost
top.
a packed arena right now. This is not even Sunday, and they sold 5,000 tickets tomorrow, dude.
Yeah, I mean, we need Respawn in these next negotiations.
To
That
AC,
every
man.
venue's got to have an advanced AC system.
Listen, the only thing good in the UK from our venue was the copper box being freezing.
Yeah.
Like actually frozen solid. I fucking loved it. And as I say that, I feel the AC come on.
Because he just opened that door. That's it. I felt it too.
Fuck.
And the second the door closed, it went away.
I'm huffing on straight copium over here. I mean, I actually I took that walk to go pee because I almost overheated. I almost passed out. That was pretty bad. All right, well,
So
MKS,
dramatic.
we're in checkpoint. Hopefully, where we go to Japan for
He's so stupid.
who knows what.
Obviously, we're not going to Japan because Wig wouldn't be able to say
Game
that.
Number 5 on the way.
Unless they gave him clearance to tease, but I highly doubt that.
GG just been posted up here the whole
GG
time.
did. GG is posted up.
Holy powers slide. Jesus Christ, I know.
Uh-oh, Navi is in a really shitty spot here. Navi's in a really shitty spot.
Complexity rotating. Navi definitely in a tough spot. Kind of stuck outside the zone. TSM coming into them. And Falcons around the corner. Navi and TSM now fighting.
Looking for kills.
To change POV.
TSM's going to be aping them.
I'm gonna need the POV change, Wig.
All right, so here we go. 18 squads alive. 53 here, Greek. Going into round 2 closing in 15 seconds.
It might be in Japan.
Uh-oh.
I think Wig just got scolded.
Navi going to be furious.
Navi now gone. Shadow. MKS Ziki now dying here.
Navi
Shadow
eliminated.
now moving on in. Shadow
I could be
getting
wrong.
shots down. Dexter now getting knocked. Legend strafing Flame here, moving on in.
But that looks slightly
MKS now getting
uncomfy.
knocked here too. It's going to be a 4-man team moving on up. GG now moving through here as well. GG now going for the third party on to strafing Flame and Legends Gaming. Shots come down. Lufka now moving in. Ziki gonna be knocked. Wraith gonna be cracked. Lufka getting more shots.
Good
down
shots
here.
from Lufka
17
there.
squads, 49 still up.
GG playing
And the
so
portal
well.
comes out
Legend
from
Gaming taking that
Strafing
portal
Flame.
back
How far
now.
away he is from Player K. They don't
Blast
get the
gets
banner.
him, though.
They don't get the banner grab either though. So there's gonna be just only Legends here. C9 now going to be posted up near Wadagashi. MKS now
Japan would be
back
in sick.
here for Asia.
Japan would be sick.
SDW Shadow with a late rotate now walk onto the compound, bro.
I mean, bro, Shadow is just, they're trolling.
They're navigating an open space like they have no idea what they're doing right now. And I put them in my top 10, and I regret that decision almost immediately after these couple games. GG now moving in.
It's been pretty brutal. Shadow looked so good yesterday. They look so lost today.
Right now as well. They have what, 1 KP, tons of damage though, and great third party.
That's also true, Cisco. He might have gotten scolded just for doing that in general.
And KPG is going to be the solo right now.
People take Wig's word as fucking bond, even when he's just trolling.
We have SSG up top over in command center. E36
SSG in a really good spot as a duo trying to just survive, honestly.
Reps now going to be in spider choke with how gaming needing to move in.
That's probably why he was laughing too, because he was probably like, dude, please stop.
Surrounding them right now, but literally none of them are getting picked up by GG.
Right. I bought flights and it's not even happening there. Why would you guys say that it was in Japan? Well, they never said it. The power of Wig.
So Blast now going to be back up in GG. I'm going to be honest, I don't really know if they were moving correctly throughout that open space. They had multiple KP next to them.
Dropped.
True. What do you get, Kraber?
Bow check, I believe it's a bow check. Oh, never mind. This is different. Bow check.
Double gold nemesis and G7. That's pretty shit.
It was a bow check.
Gold Havoc over gold Nemi, or what's the call here?
No bow is crazy.
He's not taking the bow?
I would say
B-Dream has too much power.
Bow check over Stiffy.
Yeah.
I go Bow Mastiff over Nemi. I guess not. Drops.
No, I would go Nemi bow. You can use the bow like a shotgun.
Exactly what it is. There we go. And this is what exactly.
There we go. Should be taking it.
They only have 40 seconds now left in their rotate. The only worry they had though was strafing Flame and Legends Gaming here in a really bad spot. Shots come down.
All right, there goes KPG. One member of Shadow left. They're probably gonna get eliminated right now from GG.
More shots come out on your screen.
He's gone down and now
Moist losing Timmy. Guild now cracked. NRG getting those knocks. Look at the talent. And Moist eliminated. That's going to be Complexity taking the last kill. Shadow 36 eliminated as well.
Now Complexity can start to move a little bit.
BGG fighting Jackie.
But they don't want to overcommit to enter Force 36 because
we have 3 teams.
They're missing it. C9 versus Falcons here.
Falcons already taken some damage. This could be a huge fight in the context.
Oh, Cena needs to clutch this. And there goes to 1v1, I believe. And Jen Burden clutches it up. That's going to be C9 eliminated. But Jen getting thirded now.
That's the real question. How are nearby, as are Furia.
Falcons might go down, brother. I'm needing a good game here. This is only 14th place right now.
They get one up.
Zip to the height.
Wait.
Furia moving up. Furia now situating on top of the roof, above How. Falcon sitting in the corner. Fury taking shots at what I believe is to be Bleed Esports up top. Falcons now a 3-man again.
They gotta move on in. I mean, right now though, Falcons.
Give that vote to Vox. You Robin Hood with the bow. He really is for real.
On that leaderboard, I wish I had a live leaderboard in front of me. That shit is.
Even Gladiator sliding right into Falcons without realizing it.
GG moving in, lights in a
I don't know why I said Falcons fight. What? GG sliding into Falcons. Hello?
Gonna get away. That's gonna need to be
Makers eliminated. It's gonna be Legend, Easy Flash getting that kill on Makers.
I don't even know what that is.
TSM fighting NRG now.
Knocked in Reptar.
Nate situated right in the hook. Might go crazy. Does hit for 25. Big swing. Nocturnal flying in, pushes him out of into zone though.
And Reptar on the swing.
Reptar can't clutch. NRG eliminated.
NRG eliminated by TSM. I want to point out how many TSM fans are in this crowd still, man. With or without the CEO.
A lot of teams still have to rotate in. Falcons with the bow check.
Man, that is so sick.
Jen can leave a lot of openings here.
All right, well, Falcons here. Going to be moving on in. They have GG on their left, How and Fury on the right. Everyone should just die here, I think. But I'm going to turn over to Falcons. This is a crucial moment in their Split 2 playoffs. A good game here could definitely advance them farther into the top 10. Monsoon now dying.
Monsoon going down from E36.
Bleed now moving in. Does Bleed go inside? They can't, right?
Oh, he could have shot through the window. Definitely a team
No,
inside.
there's someone inside.
Yeah, so they're trying to take the roof. Can you climb that? Evac comes out. There's a great shot.
Oh!
It's gonna be SSG as a duo.
Gold knockdown immediately though from Shooby Tooby.
SSG eliminated.
Dead. And here we
It's
go.
gonna be Bleed finding us. Ew! Jen with the boat shot, getting a knock on
They need
blast.
to open up the door and start to walk on through.
They gotta move. They gotta make a move right now. They can't sit here and fight that. They gotta make a move. And there is a team across from them. They're gonna have to go push it.
There we go. Hal gonna move on through. Zero.
Furia getting shots up top. TSM getting shots across. Back to the Kraber. On a Verhulst. Give me Vax's POV right now.
Get the fuck up, brother. And now the boys.
Fuck.
Here.
With Legends Gaming.
Come on, brother. Get
TSM
up,
getting the
brother.
reset.
Come on, brother.
Spot for this.
Light getting the knock on Jen. They get the reset anyway.
Oh my god, the headshot from Vax.
Vax another shot on Verhulst. Getting the knock.
Headshot there on the Verhulst.
Oh no.
Come on, Vax. Show me the money.
Zero gonna be 1 HP. And Falcons are
Falcons eliminated.
Oh
GG
my
Apes.
TSM
eliminated.
That character goes back.
Vax is surveying the field here with the Kraber.
Yep.
Can he find some head?
Come on. Find some head.
I can't with Greek, bro.
I don't know if he's gonna find that right now. He's gonna get it.
There it is! Another shot! And the nade goes off. He gets the kill. He's gonna swing now for it.
I mean, gold knockdown.
Goal knockdown is crazy.
More
He
shots
just
come out.
misses
He's
one.
barely missing right now, man. Oh my god.
Oh, that could have been disgusting.
Brother.
Slow down, back. Slow down, buddy.
Come on. There it is.
There's
95.
one.
Swing comes out now too. It's gonna be Hal.
360.
GG eliminated. Hal somehow survives that, and here comes Vax for the kills. He wants it. He's hungry.
Here it is. Fury
He needs
now
an armor
moving in.
swap. He gets it.
Shots come out.
Hal fighting so well. Now trying to get a reset here. Drone is out. They are safe. It is clear. They have to get in zone now.
Bleed and Complexity still looking good in this house, bro.
This is crazy.
Hal did a great job there, and that might have pushed them into the top 10 depending on other people's performances. As I was talking about, they needed 10 points to match 10th place prior to this round.
Didn't have Wraith. So this is where maybe we shut up and we accept the Wraith pick for what
And
it
that's
is.
why I said I like Legend Gaming with Wraith. They play it well. It makes
Actually,
sense.
you're right, because he doesn't even have Portal. So, unfortunate.
But like I said,
I don't mind their
Wraith is so
comp.
bad, even if they drop 45.
Falcons to losers.
All right, well now BKG.
We got one more match. Let me do the math when we get back. Keon getting absolutely lasered. What is going on? What are we doing?
Right now, they're looking hot after the clutch up, and here we go.
Draven Flame gets a knock on
Back with
Keon.
the gold res here. Our Legend's gonna look for the KP.
Yep.
They should be okay. They'll get stabilized.
Shots come down.
They just turned around at the right moment. They will get the knock onto QQ.
They get a knock on QJ. QQ. Strafing is absolutely one. Gets a mat off.
Away with it, which could be insane and will be insane, but
Easy Flash goes down. I think this is Bleed shooting them from the rooftop here. Vax here. Flying in. Gotta be careful. Good. Mobile shield from Vax.
For Vaxlon as well. As he looks across Storm Point to see if he
Looking
can
for this
catch
kill.
anyone's face.
Oh, yo, he's being fancy for no reason, bro.
Respect it. It's Enter Force 36 over to the left. And remember, Complexity and Bleed still in the building on that southeast side. But the zone is going to pull them out of this building. It is pulling more
Complexity
to the
inside
Complexity.
as a duo.
They'll be the closest to it, so Furia and Enter Force 36 have to move first.
Something to note, by the way, Bleed Esports with the position in the kills and the
Furia needs an entry here. E36 smoking off Furia.
Falcons down out of the top 10. Complexity
Falcons out of top 10. Hal moves up to 15 with 17 points now. EXL moves up to 22.
A few more points for them and they would have done their job.
This is going to be so tight when we go into match 6, by the way, and it already is. Now, Bleed Esports, though, they have the height. And as we mentioned, they are the closest team to where this zone is going, so they look across the
Bleed has probably recognized that Furia has the Kraber, and that's what they need to focus on right now.
Enter Force 36 if they would like. But the castle wall, and if you have one to play with, could make a big difference to reposition.
One thing that could make a big difference here is the fact that Drops has his ultimate available. The Bangalore can hit that Rolling Thunder. Can stop everybody who's moving.
Ooh. What in the heck in damage?
From all the fences and everything. If the big issue right now for Furia
Those are all the
is
fences on the
E36.
ground. Those are all ones. I was like, what the hell was that?
I know, but
E36 trying to move.
was like crazy here, man. This is so tough.
Nobody's looking at E36.
So tough. Okay.
Decent spot for Furia, low key.
And the mobile shield does go down, though. They do have a Newcastle wall up. If E36 has to move before Furia does, which I think they do for sure, Furia's in a good spot right now with that further rotation in. E36 is probably going to die here.
They destroyed a drone.
E36
has to move in.
Actually, wait, yeah.
Might go back. He's feeling himself for sure. With those shots.
Here we go. E36 now drifting forward.
E36 trying to get out. Trying to get the EMP out. He goes down. And it's going to be Bleed dropping down for the kills. They leave their height for it.
Now going down. And here it is. E36 now dying.
Complexly dead. E36 dead.
Furia
Furia flying in.
They advance up with the mobile shield.
Wait, go knockdown res for Shubi. Shubi gets the res.
Shubi gets up. Gets a knock on Madness.
Shubi 2.
1v1.
It's a crack.
Shubi.
1v1 Shubi.
Shubi.
Oh my god. 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 Oh my god.
And the punches come out.
Oh my god.
Oh
my goat!
Goodness,
my fucking goat, Vax! Let's go!
The #1 Newcastle in the world. Greek, I don't think Shubi had ammo.
My fucking goat, Vax! Let's go!
Full bow? Think so, man. That is insane.
You did call it Cisco. Good shit.
And the #1 Newcastle comes in.
Come on, baby. Vax on Newcastle, undefeated any day of the week. I don't care what anybody says.
There's a good chance.
They did. They tied.
14 kills.
Oh my god,
bro.
What?
If Furia has 1 million fans, I am one of them. If Furia has 1 fan, I am that fan. If Furia has 0 fans,
I am dead.
He's dead, but then Newcastle comes along and revives it.
Come on, Vax!
Crazy to see the exchanges of reses right at the end. You thought the Shubi had it. The work he did with that bow check gave Bleed the opportunity, and he's just coming over to say, did you 1 HP? Like, did you really have to, like, did you, can you just let me have the clip? More Furia fans, and I'm going to say, I think the Furia are gaining more and more fans as their performance keeps impressing everybody.
I mean, it's hard to say who were the points more important for Bleed to get further into that top 10, or for Furia to get up to first place, because remember, there is no starting advantage points like we used to have in the ALGS. Instead, now, you get the advantage in that POI draft. You pick first, and you pick 21st, and we have seen already
that just got me hype.
That you can get some incredible POIs to work.
That just got me hype.
And some of the win rates that we're starting to see from
that just got me hype.
as well, it really
Let's go, baby.
In a way that, yes, you want to be up there with your draft.
Let's go, baby.
26 points on the board, 14 kills alongside the 12 from the placement. But the most important ones when you're looking at the
Let's go, baby.
Performance from Bleed Esports, 18 points.
Vax that motherfucking dog.
Them solidly inside of the qualification
13
spot.
kills for Madness with 4K damage. Keon with 7 with 4K damage, and Vax with 7 with 4K damage.
6 kills.
TSM Barrels and Zap with 10 and 13. Zap with 6,400 damage. Moist with 50.
A race of those top 4 giants.
Guild with almost a damn near 7K. 15 kills. I need y'all to understand these lobbies are not a game. Like with almost 6,200 damage. With 18 assists. Tomorrow, I don't care who's in the lobby tomorrow. These games are going to be fucking immaculate.
Of these teams, should they not get into that top 10, they will go into that elimination bracket and have to fight their way back through for a chance.
These games are going to be insane.
Outside of that top 10, I always ask you this question. I like asking you this question. Would you rather?
All right, so
going into game 6, or would you
How has another game like that and they move into top 10?
Maybe peeps can find out from one of the fans in the audience and ask them how
Any of these teams can be in top 10. I would say from 15 up.
Thank you so much.
This can move around for sure.
Arguably the fan of the land. Dude, I heard a wild story about your journey getting here. Talk to me about your experience.
Yeah, so drove here from England, so that was 600 miles. But we had to swing by and pick up the homie from Holland. Had breakfast in Holland, slept in a car park, and then full sent all the way to Germany. So, and now we're here.
I mean, you gotta absolutely love that passion. I don't think you could find that in any other game. So here's the thing. Who's your team, and what are you expecting them to do?
Well, it's Falcons, isn't it? Super team.
Falcons, isn't it?
Caca! All right, so now if you want to talk to the Falcons
I love
You're not
accents
doing
so
hot.
much.
What do you want to say to them?
I mean, you've got it. You know you've got it. You know you can run through the lobby. You're just giving everybody a little bit of a chance. I mean, we had, obviously, Riyadh recently. You could have won that, but you gave it to someone else. But I think that, you know, it's going to be easy. Even if you go down and play a little bit more Apex today.
13 games again like
You'll come out with a
ECW.
trophy at the end of the day.
That's that faith, that's that belief. I know they're
EWC?
taking it and they're running
Yeah.
with it. I mean,
Could be.
crowd, can we
I don't know
make
if it will
some
be,
noise
though.
for the Apex community?
I don't know if we'll ever get anything like EWC.
Take it away.
And I really wish that EWC never had
You
it.
don't even get to talk.
Fine, peeps. Don't know what you did.
It's sometimes good because
Apparently
sometimes when it comes
I've lost
to
all
you,
respect.
you say some questionable things.
Fellow ball guy, I thought I'd like get, you know, we'd have something going on, but
It's okay. You can't always be friends.
Over to you.
Yeah, thank you very much. Welcome back. And I mean, match 6
I'll be
is
here.
going to be here shortly, as is Onset. Thank goodness, because I would be terrible on my own. Anyway, match 6 is shaping up to be one of the biggest and best matchups that we've had so far this tournament, because there is plenty to talk about, whether it be getting into that top 10. Would you rather be in 10th? Would you rather be in 11th? Or would you rather be competing for that first place right now? Because a lot of these teams...
I haven't ran any fucking ads. Shit.
All having a chance.
Running an ad right now, chat. There will be no ads during the games.
I mean, one thing I just want to say before we continue that discussions is I enjoyed Falcons in it. That's the
Onside shirt is nice.
Hit me in the heart, that one. It's good to hear it. In it. In it. Stop shaking your head at me. Let's talk about what we've got in front of us. Let's talk about some of the permutations. Let's talk about qualification. Let's talk about getting to that match.
Onside shirt is nice. I like his shirt.
But before we do, Bleed Esports might
Those are the
have
types
just
of
been
outfits
on
that I
their
like to
way
wear, and then I
in
get called the white
their
man.
towards that match point finals, but this play from
Yeah, what up, Sayuno? What up? But yeah, we got one more game, chat. They're going to roll out another little 45-hour-long break, right? Then we're going right into a last
You know my
set
pain.
of 6. So we still have 6 more games after.
He's 1 HP. He hits the shield, kicks it twice.
Yeah. He had no ammo. That's so crazy. He had no ammo.
Didn't have any arrows, didn't have any bullets in the Mozambique, so he had to just try and go for the melees, which is never going to work on a shield. So could it have been different had he have had one more arrow? That's the real question. And will it come back to bite Bleed in the backside? At the moment, they are on 32 points, which could have them safe, but they want to get a few more here in match 6 to really secure themselves in those match point finals.
It's really good from Bleed. I kind of highlight, we kind of pointed stuff on the map when we were commentating these games, and when we both saw it, we were like, Bleed, great spot early on in that building. We're both frantically pushing at it, and once again, it's putting him in a great spot, right? It's recognizing what he's going to be.
We're going into this last game, chat. I think Wig's taking a piss.
Assistance, get a few points on the board here to put themselves into that match point finals. Well, this is every single player that
Hal's hair is so long right now.
Who is trying to achieve exactly the same thing. Step by step, bullet by bullet, kill by kill, placement by placement. They want to be part of that match
looks
point
tired.
finals without having to go down to that elimination bracket. 5 games done, Dan. We've got 1 more to go.
1 more to go, and it is worrying signs for some teams that are a little bit lower
Hit the
in
ball
those
CEO
leaderboards.
again.
Likes of Hal.
He looks tired.
Lakers, Na'Vi,
Either
Shadow,
tired or
and
frustrated. I'm
Alliance
not sure which
are
one.
looking likely to drop down to that elimination bracket, albeit
Could be
for a
both.
victory here in match number 6. There is still hope, though, for Cloud9, Icholos Laser, Complexity, and Team Falcons, who find themselves in 11th through 14th. But that will then create a little bit more nerves for those who are sat on that bubble. SSG, VK Gaming, Legends Gaming, all still quite vulnerable despite being in the top 10 right now.
I mean, look at Zero here. He's just completely locked in thought, deep contemplation about how they want to approach this last game, because up until this point, it's the conversation that you have with your teammates. It's like everything before this becomes irrelevant, right? It's if you're outside of that top 10, but you still have a shot at qualification to the match point finals, it's about focusing on the future, not on the past. And Falcons still in a great spot. Nobody been talking about Falcons if they just get enough points and manage to qualify inside of that top 10 and find themselves in that match point finals come the end of game number 6.
And just think what a different match point finals it would be for
Almost
Falcons.
some of their
Even
type
if they
of
were to
watermelon,
qualify
chat.
here, their seed in that
I know it's
POI
gotten
draft
into
is gonna be
recently,
very
but this
different from
watermelon
what
is
they've experienced
gas.
so far this tournament.
All right,
Often
last
they've been
match.
up there in the top 4 picks when it comes to their positions on each map, but then they would be down potentially in 10th here. And that could be so detrimental for their chances when you look at some.
Let me get a
people
break and then
maybe
we go
taking
into
away one of their better POIs on
Elim round 2 and find out who our second group of 10 is for finals tomorrow.
These are all of course, just what ifs at the moment because Falcons still have to get there.
Well, here we go then, Mannheim. If you're a fan of one of these teams on this main stage right now, get behind your boys and send your energy their way as we head into the final game of our winners bracket. The top 10 at the end of this game of Storm Point. Book their tickets to Sunday. Book their tickets to the match point finals.
On set, gassing up, final matches, give me chills every time.
Into the elimination bracket round 2.
It gives me chills every time he does that.
More matches of Apex. It will be a long old day for them. And you don't want to be there. You don't want to have to fight through that gauntlet. Because even if you do drop down to that elimination bracket and then progress to match point finals, you
This is
are
a great
still
job
gonna
of
be behind
crescendo.
those top 10 teams for the POI draft as well.
Koi is scared to go loot spiders, so now their loot rotations are chopped from Cascades, and they have one last game, and they're only at 31. They're by no means safe now. They need 5.
Alliance killed Koiful
Okay.
That's crazy.
before.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. SDW just made this game, this whole tournament, a lot harder here for SSG.
Yeah, and I mean, look at the zone. It's going to be pulling back Cenote.
Oh, it's
This is
SCW
Moist
that did.
Central.
Moist Central. But
I
also a
see.
great zone
Okay,
here for
they
Falcons.
overextended.
It is indeed, and I believe they do have
I
zone.
see.
So
They do, so they're going to be taking the whip right over to Cenote.
Yeah, so Falcons.
Cenote end zone.
Really.
What if Moist say, you know what,
Decent game.
fuck it. We know Falcons are like maybe not qualing. First team to rotate from fucking Mill, they have to know it's them. What if they just say fucking in and get them kicked out back to?
I'm gonna be honest. I think that is something Walsey would do. If I'm being
That would be a
real.
crazy fucking play.
Recognizes that
That would be a crazy fucking play, and I would love every second of it. I'm not gonna lie.
Won a championship together is TSM and DZ. So if Moist really wants to win this, getting them out early, actually have given them a chance to get eliminated is actually a huge, impactful part of this game. But as we say that, Falcons with a serious rotate, and they look.
They just rotated so aggressively. They're already in there. Moist now coming in. Moist now jumping in on them.
Thanks, dude.
I see it in the other. I see it in the other field.
Pushed all next to each other.
Might have been watching that.
Navi now flying in here too. Moist is going to take the back building. Now this makes me think that it's going towards exactly where Falcons are, to be honest.
It's the zone we had earlier today during elim rounds.
Is not going to play that building unless they're 100% sure where it's going to go.
It's the zone where elims happen.
Between themselves and Team Falcons. As Alliance will continue their move on this western side. They move past Fnatic, they move past Makers, and they will move past down Beast. Down towards where this zone is heading.
Alliance taking this round seriously.
You mentioned it. All
So
of the
now I'm
teams that are in the
curious if
Southwest
they're
area
trying to
did
have a
end up
banger
with
match.
consoles, even if they were
I don't think it fucking matters if they do.
Because they were already hitting them. They were already
But-
prepared to move. But those teams won't
Could be
have
wrong.
the Evo Shield
I'll move it in.
advantage that some of the teams that are arriving late may have. And
Gaming Gladiators eliminated at 20th?
GG themselves. And that's just Falcons picking up one of the KPs.
Falcons!
So now Falcons are 1 point closer to qualifying into the
Moist taking GG and Falcons taking the last member. I am so sorry we missed that chat.
One hell of a rotate.
Holy shit.
I'll take their one bad rotation of the tournament.
Okay, so they died off of a rotate.
With 50 points.
Better to do it than win that match point.
That's
That's
what
for
I'm
sure. So
saying.
GG will be the first
Nobody's
team eliminated.
perfect.
Yep, GG's the first team gone now in Game 6, which means they're the first team to exit winners round 1. again, the top 10 teams will be advancing into finals, so it's very important to solidify yourself into the top 10 of this lobby.
The zone has been helpful and healthy to them on their quest to make it through to the match point finals, but we always say it's not just about being here, it's about execution.
Gaston and Onset have also been casting together for like over 5 years now, I believe. I could be wrong. I think at least 3 years.
Highest level for 9 hours. 30 minutes of ranked is enough for me to be tired and want to sleep and cry. So, 9 hours of competitive at the highest level with the crowd and it being hot in the arena is really difficult. We now go to Alliance, who only has 2 points right now going into this game. And I'm not gonna lie, this slightly annoys me, Greek. Fnatic and Alliance fight both games prior, correct? Right? They both are in pretty much last place going into Storm Point. Alliance is last place.
VKG going to kill EXL.
No, EXL is not right now in the top 10. If EXL does die here, they will be sent to the loser's bracket, Greek.
If they die right now, they do get sent. This is true.
Newcastle wall is now
EXL needs a good game here.
VKG's got to commit here. They already used their EMP and could have a split.
Yep.
There's no way they're leaving after that.
And VK's just now going
I hate
back.
pushes like this so much. This is like
Really
ranked gameplay. I hate pushes like that. They just use everything aside from wall.
I don't know why VKG backs out.
And they just land on Legends.
I think VKG is just really nervous. They're about to qualify into the top 10. They're at 9th place right now. They're on the chopping block. I think they're nervous right now to make a play that's going to get them killed. That's
yeah, but the 3 KP there could have been more, maybe like enough to get them just through right there.
That's frustrating.
Chance of getting into those match point finals, you just back off, you play a little bit more safe. And that happens sometimes in match 6. People are a little bit more reluctant to get aggressive.
Maybe that crypto EMP wasn't supposed to go off.
But then on the flip side, if you're a little bit lower down, you start to see more risks being taken. And it's that unexpected
Monster looking for a connection here.
Up against as well. Are they going to do something a little bit stupid, a little bit unpredictable that we're not expecting?
It's good to see the Fnatic and Alliance have lasted a little bit longer than they had previously.
I think I'm frustrated by the Fnatic Alliance because they waited till match 6 to say, okay, we're going to stop inting each other.
Reptile's going to find one with a triple take, but usually with that
why now?
It means that it's done from distance.
Yeah, Furia's in champs. Furia's locked in.
Very quiet this tournament so far.
Nobody's touching them.
Yeah, Fnatic have yet to have
NRG fighting.
Can also be killed for sure. NRG probably quals through, but they need to make sure they stay alive just to really secure their spot. But yeah, it just doesn't really make any sense.
Alliance and Fnatic now probably happening.
This makes sense to me now. You fought all fucking game long, all tournament long so far. Why not just commit now?
Thank you. That's exactly what I'm saying. That's exactly great need from Yuka.
This is what I want. The animosity at an all-time high.
At this point, like, just bring it in.
Fnatic and Alliance. This is what the people want to see.
You already decided to grief each other.
I don't know.
Leica takes a lot of damage.
HP, man. He's going to get rocked right now by a Bangalore ulti. Shots going down onto the Newcastle here for Fnatic. And Hackis will
Hackis goes down.
On Newcastle? He was. Hackis on the Newcastle, but it's not going to make a difference right now as Leica's going to get knocked.
It's now a 2v2.
Yep. Shots come
it's
down.
Enough. It's now a 2v1.
And now the last man standing. A solo here for Alliance of Unlucky.
Big shot from the Mastiff.
And that's
going to be it for Alliance.
2 points this
Fnatic.
Fnatic
taking it.
Bleed thinks they're on the low ground. They're on the height.
And Fnatic in a reset right now. Phoenix Kit does get pops.
Bleed here.
An awful spot. And
big nade. Yuka goes down.
Right now,
we're looking for KP here.
Gonna leave. BKG now here too. And my God, Alliance 2.
Who are inside of those qualifiers.
Round 1 was one of the most.
Are going to pick up another point.
Yeah, these could be massive.
BKG looking at multiple angles here.
Satuki's down below alongside Leica. VKG is up top alongside of Shubi and Bleed. And now Satuki is going to be invisible, playing with the drone. He wants to make sure he get these banners later in the game. Bleed's looking for him, but I don't think he'll be able to find him like that.
Good shots, but it's not going to be enough.
The third party.
They haven't got too much time to dilly-dally here.
Block as well. As it stands right now, Falcons will probably be in the best spot in the game. Yeah, Greek?
Yes.
Falcons are moist. Yeah,
so if
depending on where the zone goes.
Falcons right now are only 3 points behind 10th place. They're going to be in the best spot by far, I think personally. So this is looking really good for Falcons to qualify into winners. Or finals. You do know though.
Well, that's out of bounds right there. That's kind of crazy.
Qualifying isn't enough for these guys.
Yeah.
They will be very mad if they barely make it by in 9th or 10th place.
Well, you look at the difference here, right?
Yep.
5th place at 36, 9th place at 31. That's a lot of like interchangeable positions.
That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of movement that can happen.
True.
You know what I mean? So there's still a lot to play for. Any one of those teams in that 5th to 9th range is not trying to just